call me a dick. I've known Elon for 15 years. And let me just be very clear. Barack Obama made Elon Musk. I mean, I was in the Obama administration. He begged the Obama administration for those Tesla loans that Obama's Treasury Department gave him. If he hadn't had those loans, there would be no Tesla. And it was Obama's defense secretary, Ash Carter, that allows him to bid on the contracts in defense to have SpaceX. I mean, those are all defense contracts. And I mean, he has no awareness that he is the beneficiary of smart government investment. And now for him to be calling for the dismantling of government, while he's benefited more than anyone, and the dismantling of government for those who really need it, who've worked hard, who are seniors, who've earned their benefits, it's just fundamentally morally wrong.
And just for the record, we could afford all of the things he's slashing if he and his fellow billionaires paid taxes, correct?
Absolutely. I mean, this is the absurdity of it. He's not even slashing the big ticket items. I mean, so yes, we should be having the billionaires pay more tax. Currently, the top 400 billionaires pay only 10% tax. The reality is that the share of national income of the top 1% over the last few decades has doubled, while their share of actual tax payment has halved. So we need to tax the wealthy. And by the way, I say this as representing Silicon Valley. There are more billionaires in my district than probably anywhere in the world. And I said, if you can make the case in my district that we should tax them more, I don't know how hard this is for the other 435 districts in this country. But the other point is Musk is not going after the big ticket items. Look, the entire federal workforce is only 3% of the federal budget. And 30% of them are veterans, people who've gone to Iraq and Afghanistan. If he wants to go after the big ticket items, how about going after the defense contractor spending with $1 trillion defense budget? But the Republicans actually want to add $100 billion to defense, not cut it. How about going after the fossil fuel subsidies that we give to big oil? How about going after the Medicare Advantage fraud, or the way we're getting fleeced by big pharma, the way President Biden did? But they don't want to do any of this. This is all show. I mean, Donald Trump reciting a series of programs that wouldn't collectively add up to $1 billion, while they're not touching the actual parts of the budget that have defense. And one more point, the Republicans, it's important to note, the Republicans are adding $2.8 trillion to the deficit, in addition to the $21 trillion that the deficits are already projected. Unlike President Biden, unlike President Clinton, who actually had budgets that were going to move towards balancing the budget, they're adding to the deficit.